Hello and welcome to Banking Frontiers Live. We have some very interesting discussion happening in the area of agri-tech, and I am here with a noted luminary from the industry for almost 2 decades, and he's sharing some wonderful experience with us. Welcome, Mr. Shripad Jadhav, who is the head of agribusiness at Kotak Bank. Shripad, welcome to Banking Frontiers.
Thanks for giving me opportunity and in this tough time. I think nice to interact with us. I think this is the start of the technology, and I can see that this is a paradigm shift which we are started accepting in your day-to-day life.
Fantastic.
So thanks dear.
Thanks a lot, Shripad.
Yeah.
You already put your foot into the first thing that I wanted to ask you, and that is the first thing that everyone speaks when we discuss. So the pandemic has anyways changed the way we live, the way do we do business, the way do we interact with the people. So from this perspective, how has the business been in the last few months, and what changes have you seen in your business?
I think India is a fortunate. There are because we are able to fight this pandemic because of two or three factors where knowingly or unknowingly it was available. Number one, the mobile penetration in India is quite very good. I can say that it was above average level. Number two, thanks to the competition between the service provider, the cost of having 1 GB of data is much lower internationally in India. Number three, there is a culture of using smartphone, and getting a smartphone is become like an essential commodity. So now coming back to your question, with all these things are in place, I see a very little impact of pandemic in the rural side, especially on the farmer. Because number one, what are the challenges in this pandemic? Especially we have seen the numbers going in the urban side are majorly on the density. I think that is not there in the rural or a semi-urban India. There is always a social distancing which is there, and that is natural because of the density of population is low. So impact of the disease was comparatively lesser in the rural and semi-urban side. Number two, thanks to the government initiative, which they have kept some agri operations running during this lockdown also, and farmers were again and again communicated, and administrative systems were ensuring that the agri activities on harvesting, whether it is an agri sale or whether the initiatives which are like direct sale to the to the consumer, and all these initiatives which they started giving, and thanks to the media and a TV channel keeping that example live on the screen, which has given inspiration to a lot of farmers to even take a new initiative. If you really look at the impact on one side on a farm mechanization, you see April was a total downfall. Industry was down by 80%. But if you see the May and June, the industry was above last year. So now with 1 month total washout, tractor industry is around 13 to 15% down only, which will get, and everybody is talking that this will get covered. So farmer is coming for buying new equipments. With the background of this, there was a good harvest. MSPs were higher than previous year. That has given a lot of push to the farmer. I will say that it is not more than 5% impact on the rural economy. And I feel that is thanks to because our country is basically 80%, our profession is a farming, and that is not getting that much impacted. The crops yields are good, and even the prices and MSPs are there, and government has specifically focused in every state that they will buy the produce from the farmer. So that is because of that, our business is also not that impacted.
Fantastic. At least there is a green shoot in some area of business in banking.
Yeah.
Definitely. And you are not looking at mounting losses like many of the other sectors would be looking at. Great. Let's go to the next question. One of the most important things in reducing the NPAs in this business is basically how to get more and more money in hands of the farmer. How can the financial service providers create an ecosystem by which a farmer can probably get a lot more interesting amount of money in his hands?
Mr. Nair, I will split this question in two. Number one is a portfolio quality or a NPLs, and number two is what is the futuristic thing which we can build on. Okay. Now, to answer the first question of NPLs, we are proud to say that we have a better quality portfolio than our experience with the agriculture is not so bad. Okay. Why? Because we were able to maintain our better quality portfolio because of the two or three things which we find as a fundamentals. Okay? Now, when you deal with the farmer, first and foremost thing which you need to understand him, you need to understand his business, and you need to communicate with him in the local language. Okay. In our structure, we have a team which is, you will see in every part of a country where we are operational, 90 to 95% of our team comes from that area. So they know the farmer better, they know their business better. Even I am saying that 70% of our employees come from a farming background. Number two is you need to explain the farmer your product very clearly, and there need to be transparency in the dealing. I think that is the second thing which is very, very important. If you have a transparency and if you are able to sell the financial product with the clarity, and if you give a repayment based on his cash flows, the probability of default is much lesser. But our efficiency is lesser than last year's efficiency for a same period. However, we have very clear confidence that it will improve in coming times because we know we are able to track the cash flows of the farmer because we have a field level team. My view, digital is what is a solution for rural and semi-urban is a phygital. So you need a physical presence plus you need a technology to get the whatever the requirement from a distance. I think we need to look at like that. So for a farming, if you really look at that, no doubt you need a infrastructure for a cold stores, you need a storage facility, you need road, you need all the logistics, and you need some person whom a farmer trusts. So what we are looking at this time to encash this opportunity to become a bridge between the farmer and companies or corporates by creating an association with them and using on leveraging a blockchain technology or an open API concept on our app. So with this, technology which farmer is aware of and farmer is knowing us because we are the technology advanced bank, we will try and host. We are working on a pilot where we will tie up with the farm input companies, we will tie up with the purchasers of the agri inputs, we will tie up with the startups, we will tie up with the consolidators, and we will try to get them on one platform. And the communication which will be from our app. Our view is whenever somebody wants to buy something, he can send that query on our app and we can pass it on to all the farmers where we can connect the farmers to the producers. It will help farmers to get more money in his hand, where the future is not to develop on your own. Future is get cooperation, get associated with the people and have a share platform which can benefit to the end user as well as to the, you can say, a financial institution or a corporate which we want to buy it from. India is a vast country. This country is a union of countries together. Every part of India has some peculiar differences and we need to work with them. We need to understand their culture and psychological challenges, and then we need to implement it across. It might happen that we will have 3 or 4 apps running which give the same information, but that we need to do because that works in India.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. I think we have had a very wonderful discussion and a conversation, very deep insight. And I hope that the viewers of this interview will definitely gain a lot of insights out of your experience. And we look forward to together build a stronger agri ecosystem for the country. Thank you very much, Mr. Sripad.
Thank you, Mr. Babu, and thanks for spending time with me on this. And I'm definitely hopeful with your involvement in this space, we will definitely help farmer to grow their income.